Now, okay, on this part of the series or part or whatever you the scooter, we're gonna try to take this front apart. What I'm trying to do is get this plastic off. This is not like it's plastic. It's a little. This one's actually got a little move to it, but I think there's a bolt. I had this key coming out because I need to see what type of key mechanism this is for one. And you can see, look, that key. So it needs all new keys. There's some paperwork. Looks like this might have been bought online. It's kind of, or no, it was showing how to do an oil change. That's what it was. Well, anyway, we don't need that. But I believe there. Yep. I thought it was a nut up in here. And some other things. Now, I think we can take this off if you're careful. Thought it. I could be wrong, but well, like I said, I could be wrong. I thought it might just pop out, but looks like it's actually screwed together or something. Anyway, alright. Let's start popping some screws out and see where we get. Screws, bolts, nuts, a little everything on the front here. And make sure you go around and check every single thing before you start pulling. If it seems like it's a little stuck, make sure you didn't forget something. So all I got to say for the tip on that one. This is just going to be like the middle bottom. It's going to have tons of hardware screws in it. And I'm putting them in the order that I'm taking them out. I can tell right now that someone already switched one out, looks like. But you gotta figure it's a 2008. Probably been torn apart quite a few times. There it is. We can close that somewhat for now. See, it's still something holding that pretty good. Might be a bolt under that plate there. I don't know. Because this screw is all the way loose. I just can't get it out yet. I go get my magnet, it'd probably come out of there. These look like they're mostly all the same, except on the other side someone switched one out. At least the driver's driving sensible today. Did I get that one? Yeah. I was figuring maybe that was it. Just seems like I got these screws out and something's really binding it or holding it. Because this is all the way loose. There should be a bolt here, but someone took it out. It's just really stuck in there for some reason. And I don't know, it started really ripping on it. Let me get my magnet. Alright, so we know all these are basically the same. Someone's got a big screw in that one. So someone did have us apart. Try to figure out what's holding it. Because I don't want to pull in the front plastic, because that front plastic ain't going to give. Looks like we might have to take the whole front plastic off to see what's holding that on. And might be some bolts, looks like underneath here, I just noticed. Up under the front wheel, there is two 10mm nuts, bolts, or something. I can't tell yet. It is coming loose. I don't know if it's part that holds the front fairing on or what. Looks like it might be a bolt, but still working on getting the first one out. They're bolts. 10mm, kind of long. They're probably 1.5 inches. And it seems like they're loose, so definitely someone was working on this before, because these ain't tight. I know they could have loosened up from factory, but not this loose. I could literally almost turn it out with my fingers, which I am right now because I dropped it. It's just hard to reach into it. There ain't a lot of room. There's the second one. That's loosening the whole front fairing out. Let's go on the other side. this is still joined over here somehow, and I don't know how. Unless they broke something and bonded together, or what. Alright, this very top front bearing, I know this comes off, so I'm going to go and take that off. But I seen that just a second ago. It looks like that 2 more screws up front here. I got to feel where they are, but I seen them. Remember, I've got all these screws and bolts out. Try to remember where they go, or lay them down in a pattern that you know where they're going to go back, like I'm doing. I was hoping I didn't have to go down this far, but looks like I do. Anyway, it's gonna tell me if anything else really needs fixed. The forks and all look good on this. That last one I had, the one I liked, that style, but front forks have been on that. My cousin got that, and we did get it running. Me and him had it running up there. Trying to get, I don't know, I got the screw all the way out. Just don't know about getting the fairing. See if I can get it up there. See, I got it out. Now we gotta figure out this fairing comes off. Sometimes there's more hidden screws. They might go forwards, like most of them. That side came off. It does go forwards. So I'm pushing forwards and tapping on this gently, not hard. See, I barely hit that to bring it apart. It's got one main connector I can take apart here for headlights. Whole bearings off. Now, this bearing actually had clips on it, the way it looks. So, one clip had 2 screws in it. I'm going to put the one screw back. I'm putting the one screw back right now. I got to grab the other clip. That's what I said. You want to watch out for this stuff. The other clip actually came off. I'm putting that screw back right now. And then, also, since I'm doing this, I'm going to set it back something like that, roughly. I got one here and one here, so they had this oddball screw in this one, which I'm going to put back. And then they had the bigger screw up there, which I'll put back. Same way over here. I'll grab the first 2 screws in a row. Okay, I'll put them in a row. I'll send them back in my plastics. Make sure it's screwed in there pretty good. Don't lose anything. See? Already lost one. Right here. This one didn't hold, so I gotta find that screw before I put it in there under the table. I got 3 there. How many I got over here? 3. I'm counting the screws here, so it's gotta be down in this area then. And they got screws on the inside here. That's what's holding this. It's missing one over here, so I have to replace that screw. A cheap way to do it is you can order these, but you could also go to your local junkyard that all the time have scooters. I don't think I can take it off without Alright. I don't think that'd come off without the front wheel coming off. So I'm going to leave that. But I'm going to go ahead and put my screws back in. All my screws I've been talking about. By doing that, by putting them screws in, if I see an extra screw down there, I know where it went. Which it should be there. I'll have to get my other magnet, my big one, and check. But I'll go ahead and I'll go online, probably Amazon or somewhere, and get a whole bunch of screws, the proper screws to go to this, because they got bigger heads on them. This is still snug pretty good, so we got to figure out where that's snug. Still something holding it. You can see it. So I said you don't want to just start grabbing and twisting. There it goes. I don't know what this is, but I think the alarm system. I don't want to cut any wires. That's what it was, alarm system. And that can come off. That goes under the table. I know, a lot of stuff under the table. I'm going to take this key piece. All it is a lock that goes on there. Supposed to be able to push that down and lock it somehow. You used to be able to. But the lock, one side's broke. But anyway, I'll show you how it works. What it does, it's got a little divot sticks out like this. This goes in and twists and locks. As you can see, one side's broke. So I said, a lot of people have been messing with this scooter or whatever. But we'll get her back together. Now, since I got this apart, I'm going to go ahead and take them 2 main bolts that we took out a minute ago, we're going to put them back in to hold this. Or try to. And it's going to do two purposes. It's going to hold it's going to put the bolts back where they belong, like I've been saying, and it's going to hold this up out of the way. I'm going to screw this in a little more. My fairing zip again. I'm going to take my coat hanger or coat rack or whatever it's called. I thought that actually snapped on here. Doesn't look like it does. So we're going to take that back in here and put it back on. Some models, this bag hanger to put your groceries or your bags on, actually is bolted to the frame, I believe. I could be wrong. There's a lot of people who know a lot more about the scooters than I do. Alright, so I'll put that back. Alright, so we got down to the plate. Now I can see my number I need. I need that number right there if I want to put it on, driving on the back roads. It's going to be titled as a 50cc, so it's not going to be legal for the roads. Now, if you want to use this on the roads, you have to get a motorcycle license, motorcycle title and stuff, but since I'm just using a recreational, I can title this as a 50cc right there. So, I got the number I need. It's all tore apart. I got to go through this wiring now. To see, I don't know if I can do away with this or not. I got to learn on that. So, all right. Let me spin you around here. It's going to be the end of. Turn you around. That's the end of part 3 of tearing the back. We went from the back, remember, to the bottom to the front. So it's tore apart. Most all the fairings and sides are off. Make sure you put all your nuts and bolts back where you got them. If not, bag and tag it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Please watch one. Please subscribe, and bye till later.